one of these layers could in fact represent several years, because there wasn't enough to make a layer in between.
Was
it was
enough
only a
heat,
tiny bit.
yeah.
Well, whatever it might have been. So anything that comes down by the sea.
Basically, it was colder throughout the year, basically,
Yeah.
or maybe more.
Yeah.
John, prietenul nostru din Anglia, este pentru prima dată în România și a venit în Tinutul Buzaului să ne ajute să spunem poveștile pietrelor. John este unul dintre cei mai buni specialiști din lume în interpretare și comunicare. Ce înseamnă asta? El poate să ia o piatră, o stâncă, un munte și din ea face o poveste. O poveste pentru noi toți, pe care cu toții să o înțelegem. What's the most interesting geological story that you've discovered and that you would want to take home with you?
We walked up through the valley of various things. There's all sorts of things that happened there. There were landslips, and there's obviously evidence of earthquakes and all sorts of things. So there's lots and lots of stories here. There's all this walking up here, picking up the bits of rock we did earlier. Dinosaurs brushed against these, but in dinosaur times they were kind of a bit bigger. These are, we would say, wimpy, the little baby ones. How big did these things go in the colonization?
During like 60-something million years ago, I think they were like 20, 30 meters tall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dinosaurs were eating the leaves, and now they're so small.
The biggest one you see is about this high.
Here we have skeletons that are maybe 10 or 20 microns, maybe 30 microns wide, so that you can't see them with your eye. And then on an image you can just make them huge.
It just looks like a boring grey and brown rock.
But actually it's not.
Yeah.
If you look at the microscope, then it's an...
And the story it tells
Exactly.
is fantastic, yeah. No, the point here is that if you look at this face, look at the front face, you maybe don't see too much. You might see where animals had crawled through the sand or something. But if you look at this face, you'll see where just how the sand moves. So you can see these layers, and you can see ripples like on a beach and so on. You wouldn't find dinosaur footprints here because this is the bottom of the sea. So yeah, dinosaur footprints on the beach. I've never seen a mud volcano before.
Really?
No. I've seen evidence of what are called sand volcanoes in rocks, where there's water under compression and it comes out and squirts around. But nothing that was connected with oil and gas and water deep down. And that was amazing because what we saw there was because of all the salt, all the plants around the mud volcanoes were the things that you'd find on the beach. So a really salty situation. And it was very, 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 very few plants. And then you get further away and you've got a big range of plants, which is what you'd expect in that environment.
Misterioasele așezări rupestre din zona Buzăului sunt prilej de speculații, de pelerinaje și de uimiri turistice. În Poiana Cozanei, o locuință săpată în piatră ne oferă indicii în legătură cu cel care a trăit aici acum mai mult de 600 de ani.
So, how do you like this place, John?
Yeah, pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
So somebody would actually probably have lived here?
Exactly.
A monk could have lived here? Or,
Exactly, yeah. We don't know if he carved the place, it might have been older.
Yes.
But there was a monk called Dionisie the Weaver, Dionisie Torcătorul.
Right.
So he was, the story says that he was actually weaving wool up here.
Yes.
Yeah. And he was trading the wool with people from the villages for food.
Yeah.
So he was living here alone, all by himself.
And he was very fit, presumably.
He had to be very fit. I mean, to climb this
every day.
Yeah.